Look at all this loot! DJ, none for you! Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I'm trying to get caught up on some of my review videos and failing miserably. I see you radioactive, I swear, I'll get around to them eventually. Today I'm going to be installing this kit, which was sent to me by CakesCreativeCustoms, link in the description. They've got some nifty stuff. And what we have here is a magazine adapter kit, as well as a stock adapter kit, and a expanded battery tray for the MatrixFire, the Adventure Force MatrixFire, which I was probably aware of, but if you'd asked me what it was, I wouldn't have any idea. I didn't appear to have one, so I ordered one. It arrived today, brand new, still in box, ain't never been snuffed. Too late now. And we're gonna pop it open and see if it is as ridiculously easy to install this as it rather looks like it should be. So here we go. Right, got it out. We'll take a look at the blaster itself. It is Adventure Force. It is flywheel powered. It's got a rev trigger, fire trigger, nothing fancy there. What's unusual about it is, like several of the more interesting Adventure Force blasters, it's dart powered but feeds from a hopper, which is something you don't see a whole lot. There's been a few examples over the years in other lines, but you put the darts in there, you close the hopper, you can add more darts in. It's a fascinating one. This one doesn't appear to have the ability to allow you to top up. Some of the other ones you could add darts into the hopper without having to open it. This doesn't appear to have that. There's a conveyor belt on the bottom of the hopper that rolls the darts into the feed area, and then there is a rolling wheel rather than a conveyor belt like we see in things like the Hyperfire that apparently feeds the rounds into the pusher. So that is, or the flywheels, that is pretty fascinating. All of this up here is obviously dead spacing eliminated. I've seen things where they take the barrel out to cut down on barrel drag. You could easily just, cut this whole thing down, but we're just gonna take a look at the actual magazine kit. And it looks like it does just clip right in to the existing just that simple. Just wow. As drop-in kits go, that is the droppiest in kit I think I have ever dropped in. That's amazing. It does just use the same two clips that the hopper used, and yeah, now it's magazine fed. That is really cool. Okay, let's take a look at the battery housing. So this thing normally runs on, looks like 6 AA's, nothing surprising there, which would make it 9 volts. So running it on 3S is really not that much of a leap. We've kind of seen that with the Adventure Force blasters. Yep, there's the extended battery housing. I like it's conveniently on the left side, which means for a left-handed person, it's not going to dig into your torso. For a right-handed person, you've got that battery housing. It's not bad though. That fits, yeah, that is very well designed and well printed. That locks right in there, put your screw in. Super cool. Let's take a look at that stock attachment point. So it looks like it just replaces this ring. So the question is, how many screws do I need to take out before I can replace that? Okay, that comes out. This goes in. Stock attachment point. That is fabulous. Very solid, fits beautifully. The green it's a little different shade of green, obviously, but not bad. Obviously, if I wanted to paint it, it would paint up very, very nicely. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna find some AA's and see how this thing runs stock. All right, we got batteries in there, though it does appear to have a dart sensor, so there's a button that has to be pushed, and if it's not, then it won't rev up. Obviously, that's something I would certainly want to remove. So we're just gonna tape it down for now. All right. See how well it works. Thing has a ridiculous rate of fire. Right, where am I? This video is all over the place. Hopefully I can edit it into something coherent. I have got this thing rewired for 2S. It does still have the stock cage, wheels, and motor. I am currently printing the Buff Daddy cage so that I can put some Michelle 2s in here and some better wheels and see if that doesn't improve the performance. It's currently hitting about 80 FPS. And the darts are all over the place. But I wanted to demonstrate, because y'all love your fire demonstrations, and so do I want to demonstrate the difference between firing from the hopper and firing from a magazine. So it's unfortunately, it was raining all day, so I couldn't take it out to the range, and now it's dark, so I'm just going to go over here and fire it into my dart net, and hopefully you'll be able to have some idea of how well this works, and compared to this. And quite honestly, I haven't tested this, so I have no idea how well it works. We're gonna find out. Right, we're gonna start by firing 10 darts from the hopper onto us and see how that works. Is that all of it? Sure. Apparently, not an insane rate of fire when firing from the hopper. Let's see what happens when we fire from the mag. From the mag. Yup! Good Lord. Good Lord. Train? Anyway, yeah, that's fairly impressive rate of fire for this, especially only on 2S. You could do some tweaks to put it on 3S. The problem I ran into is that because it's not using a belt that actually has a tooth that hooks the back of the dart and pushes it in, and it's not using a pusher, it's just a wheel on the top that kind of slides the darts into the flywheel. If you put it on 3S, that wheel is spinning so fast it'll actually melt the dart rather than pushing it in. So that's why he recommended having a PWM that would reduce the rate of fire on the pusher to a little bit lower, or running the flywheels on 3S and the pusher on 9 volts on the stock batteries. Alternatively, running it all on 2S makes it fairly viable. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the rest of the upgrades, upgrading the cage, wheels, and motors, and seeing what that does to it. I'll do a whole range video on that, just with both the hopper and this, just to see how that all works together. So stay tuned for that. But this is an amazing kit. This kind of ingenuity, I absolutely love. The fact that you can simply pop the two things off and you're done. You don't actually have to rewire it for a LiPo if you don't want to. You can simply pop those two things in and run it on the stock batteries, and while you're going to get stock performance out of it, it does work. That is just brilliant engineering, and I really love seeing this kind of stuff. So if you have a MatrixFire, even if you haven't modified it, I would highly recommend hopping over to CakesCreativeCustoms on Etsy, link in the description of course, and picking yourself up one of these kits, because that is just cool. So there it is. Thank you so much for sending me this. I'm gonna have fun modifying this, and thanks you guys for watching.